Hello everyone, I'm John Berman in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. It all starts here. This is the starting line for the Boston Marathon. The 118th Boston Marathon is already underway right behind me. They've been starting for about the last hour and a half in steady waves. You can see a pack of people right there. They're getting ready to begin. The elite women, the elite men, the people who will win this race are on the course right now, making the mad dash toward Boylston Street in downtown Boston. Of course, this race this year is really a year like none other. 36,000 runners will be on the course. Security like we have never seen before. Unprecedented. Some 3,500 security personnel, cameras, dogs, really much more intense than ever seen for obvious reasons following what happened here last year. But today, very much a celebration. And I'm joined here in Hopkinton by two of the 36,000 participants in the Boston Marathon, Herr and Mary Murphy. Brian, you have run 24 Boston Marathons. Today will be your 25th. He's starting literally in about 5 minutes. Mary, you've run several marathons yourself. It's great to have you here. Brian, let me start with you because it's such an interesting story. You were on the course last year. You didn't finish the race last year because of what happened.
Yeah, that's right. I got to mile 25 and a half and they shut us down right there. We didn't know what was going on. It was about 20 minutes of concern and chaos until we figured out what to do next.
So why does that make today so important to you?
Well, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I run for a charity. We raise a lot of money. We do a lot of good things for our world. Our charity does a lot of good for the world, and what happened last year was simply wrong, and it's important for us to come back this year and do good again. The Boston Marathon is all about doing good, and we're happy to be here.
Mary, you took last year's race off. You've run many of the others, but last year was a trying time for you because your kids who were there to watch the race, of course, you thought they might be near the finish line when everything happened.
Right, I was actually cheering at mile 20, and my two older kids went from mile 20 in with Dad to run the race and finish with him. And as things started unfolding, there was literally 90 minutes when I had no idea where any of them were and what had happened exactly. So it was
one of the toughest,
tricky.
the toughest 90-minute periods I think anyone in this city, this area, has ever seen. It was really, really confusing and terrifying for so many people. Again, today is important to go out and show that that's not what the marathon is about. This is what it's about, the celebration and the running that's happening right behind us.
That's why we're back.
Now, your preparation for it, do you think at all about the security? We've been talking about unprecedented security, some 35,000 law enforcement personnel. You guys put any thought into that? I know you're actually involved in planning the security here in Hopkinton, but as runners, do you know that's going on around you?
No, but it feels like it has to be the safest place on the planet, actually, because, you know, there's everywhere coverage and police and checkpoints that we've not had. We're from Hopkinton, so it feels very normal, but not normal behind the scenes.
Brian, you are a selectman here in town. You've been involved with planning this unprecedented level of security. Were there concerns balancing the security with the festivities, the celebratory nature of what's supposed to happen?
The first major concern was security. The second major concern was security with a balanced approach. So we worked very hard to make sure that we could feel the festivities today, that we could feel the carnival-like atmosphere, that we could feel the positive energy, and at the same time make it very, very secure for everybody that's here.
The positive energy is everywhere here. I mean, Hopkinton's such a great little town. If people don't know it, roughly 26.2 miles from Boston. You know, it all starts here, the town motto. This is where the marathon all begins. It's such a wonderful time to be here in this town. What was the reaction here immediately after the marathon last year?
Well, we were shocked, we were saddened, we were very upset. I mean, we put a lot of time into this marathon. We know the organizers extremely well. All the citizens of Hopkinton really believe in the marathon and what it stands for, so it hurt us a great deal. But like so many people in Massachusetts, we went through the process, we got over it, and we started planning for this year, so we're ready to go.
Mayor, when you cross that finish line, roughly 3.5 hours from now?
Sure.
Sure, 3.5 hours from now? What's going to be going through your head when you cross that finish line?
Just excitement to be, you know, back running. We want to cross together, so hopefully we'll be able to do that and just take it all in.
I get the sense that what's going on here is everyone's doing it together. There'll be 36,000 people out there doing this together.
That's true. You definitely, whether it's someone next to you or behind you, you kind of do form an alliance with people around you that you run for.
Guys, good luck, hydrate. Mary Murphy, Brian, have a great race. We're pulling for you here. Really appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
All right.